Alrighty. Thanks for sticking around. Kimmy, thanks for letting me take a break. That's gonna sound weird in the VOD. Yeah, there's no context there. There's no context. That sounds weird. Sounds really weird. But anyway, thanks for sticking around, Chad. How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Thanks, Fire. I'm not, like, everything's just messed up today. That's all it really comes down to. Everything is messed up today. That's okay. We'll try better Thursday. We'll have a better day Thursday, right? At least that's the hope. Anyway, let's get back to TS.
Sound resumed.
Hello.
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 All right, buddy's done over here, huh? Cammy, thank you. All right, so we just have a little bit of grass to clean up in the other field then, right? I think.
Yeah.
Like the monster windrows.
Yeah, and there's some around the edge here too.
What, in 40, whatever it is?
Yeah, 40, 41.
40, 41. There's still big rows to clean up over there too, yeah.
Yeah, and there's a couple smaller rows too around the outside.
That's fine. We'll get to that. I'm going to jump back in the plow probably, but this guy will be set up ready to go. Do our thing, you know? All right.
Going ahead and setting that one edge, that east edge.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah, I figure, well, we got machinery out.
Might as well. For the record, I'm not worried about these skippers in this field. It's gonna get planted under, so it's fine. All right, back to plowing. Let's go.
Welcome back there, John.
Thanks, Tony.
You're welcome. Just felt like I needed to say it.
Appreciate it. That wasn't much needed break. That was a good break. Or something. Might have scared my aunt. I'm not sure.
That's no blades.
She has taken up, this is only like in the last 6 months, but she has taken up what's it called, recliner napping. She was never a big recliner napper until like a couple months ago, and now if you go in the house in the middle of the day, like, she's gonna be in that recliner sleeping. I may have just spooked her a little bit, I'm not sure. Whenever I walk through the kitchen, I always say like, boo, and she'll always say, boo what? And I said, or should I say good morning? And she just laughed. So, pretty sure she was snoozing. That's okay, it happens. It runs in the family, you know? Big recliner napper. I don't know about anybody else. Look out. Big recliner napper. Or, you know, computer chair napper. Really anywhere. I can take a nap anywhere. I'm that person. All the time napping. Storms, I was thinking about what you said while I was away, and I kind of want you to DM me and tell me who you're talking about. That you need to talk to me about later.
Oh, it's not about anybody in the community. It's like...
Uh-oh.
John or John 1?
John 1. Sometimes they are fire. They're great. They're great. You betcha. Big fan. Big fan. For sure. But yeah, big fan of the old chair nap, you know? Right.
There you go.
Okay.
I need to pull you to the side for like 2 months. Once I realized it, I gotta pull him aside and ask him.
What? Really?
Possibly. It may be, you know, like way out of the way, but possibly.
How weird would that be?
Yeah, we'll talk about it after stream.
All right, cousin.
I didn't do it.
Tony, it's all your fault.
I didn't do it.
Infinity, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. But yet, when you need to go to sleep because you have something to do early in the morning, I could never sleep.
Oh yeah, that was me last night. It was after
Yeah.
4 o'clock, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I gotta be up for a thing that ended up getting canceled. But
Dude, I'd rather just stay up than like go to sleep and miss like not waking up, you know, like this morning. You know. Like whenever we're getting up early to go to a farm show or something, dude, I have the worst night of sleep. Nice, Dave. Nice. Yeah, how about them Lions, huh? Oh no, what was it? 5-1 now?
yeah, I believe so.
I think that's what I saw. Yeah, 5-1. That's the thing that Skillet posted there in the TeamSpeak or the Discord. Yeah, 5-1. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Good for them. Better than my football team. Oh wait, we don't have a football team anymore. Never mind.
You got the Kansas City Swifties.
That's true. The Kansas City Swifties. Yeah, that's true. Forgot about them. Better than the Bears, you know.
Very true.
Very, very true. Oh man, Storms, you have me just questioning everything now.
I told you I didn't do it.
You might have, Tony.
I don't know what I did.
We don't know yet either, but we'll figure out something to blame on you.
I just work here part time.
Oh man. Nah, Tony's gonna be showing off on the tractor on Sunday. That's what Tony's gonna be doing. Yeah.
Oh. Dave, I might have plowed some of your grass.
I might have as well. A little bit over there. It's fine. No buff. It's only our seed that we made ourselves, so it didn't cost us any money really, so it's okay, right? Storms, how far are you plowing that edge exactly?
I went to the furthest edge of what was already plowed and planted that the GPS line lined up on, and I just went straight.
I guess you're getting rid of the trees down there, huh?
Yep. Well, I wasn't exactly planning on getting rid of this many trees, but then I tried for 100 feet and realized, nope, that's still veering out this way. Get rid of some more.
You blacked out and then you blinked and then you're here, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's too funny. That is too funny. I missed the skipper. Yeah, it'll touch up on the way back. That's true, Dave. It's not really an issue if we take out a little bit of the grass right now, honestly. It is what it is. Just saying. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, we're almost done. Tony and I are working towards each other. My rows are getting longer. Tony's are getting shorter, you know. Well, yeah, his are staying the same for a few here anyway. Shorter on the north end, longer on the south end. You know, it's a thing. Kind of like a good mullet, right? Shorter on top, long. Never mind.
In the front, party in the back.
That's right. I almost shaved my head into a mullet the other night. Like a skullet. That I decided not to. And actually, at first, I wasn't even going to trim the beard. I was just going to, like, shave my head, kind of. My hair was getting a little out of control, you know? I'm also extremely lazy with haircuts, and I just, like, once a year is fine. Twice a year, you know? Sometimes my hair will be like 10 inches long. I don't care. I just get lazy. I wear a hat, push it all back. It looks like a mullet anyway, so whatever, right? I don't really care. It was getting a little unruly, you know? So yeah. And then once I started, I was like, all right, we're here for this. Let's go. Let's do it. That's all right. History table. Farm sim is definitely multiplayer, up to 16 people in a map. We are on a server that I am running here on my streaming PC. So my streaming PC is basically running the game for us, and then we're all connected to it. There are 5 of us, I think, currently on the server. I think 4 of us are working. I think one person is still stepped away, which is fine. We are working on one farm. You can have multiple farms as well. So I could have my farm, and Tony could have a farm, and Storms. And then we could actually work for each other. You can grant access, and you can kind of work for each other. You can keep it all separate or whatever. I personally prefer the one for all and all for one kind of farm. So yeah, we own a ton of ground. This is a 4X map, WESTBY, Wisconsin. And we own a ton of ground. Basically, plot 1 is non-farmable stuff. It's all hills and trees and stuff, but the rest of this is all farmable for the most part. And we are currently plowing this field. We're plowing some fields together here, kind of, as well. And we're actually going to be turning this into a giant grass field. Because all these buildings right here are technically for dairy cows.
Well, I think 4 dairy, 2 are...
Oh, okay. 4 dairy, 2 beef, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
that's how it goes out.
Tons of cows, regardless, right? So the plan is one of these days we're going to start buying cows like crazy. You can see we're sitting currently at $8.2 million, so we're not hurting for money. We've been finding other projects to do instead of buying the cows. So, yeah. Yep.
I also had a thought of, well, maybe we don't use these cattle barns.
Okay.
Put in those 800 capacity ones.
I'd like to see how these work.
Yeah.
And if we don't like them, then yeah, we can always change out to the other ones.
And then we go heavy into the cattle.
We can do that. But I'd like to see how these work first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. We typically, we'll run anywhere from just myself on here to 10 people, 12 people on like a Saturday night. We get a crowd. It's a good time. Just kind of depends who's around and stuff like that. So History, thanks for following. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm more of a multiplayer kind of guy, so just in general, I like multiplayer games. I tend to lean into those a lot more than single player. So having multiplayer on Farm Sim just makes sense for me personally. I really want to get back to Railroads Online too, guys, one of these days. Tony, ever play Railroads?
I have not, no.
I don't know if you would like it, but...
Something I need to get into?
I think it's fun. I think it's a good time. I can just see the chaos of Tony trying to drive a train,
I'm here for it.
I might have to give her a shot.
All right. Trains. Yeah, and it's fairly decent multiplayer too. Need a larger field? I think we're good. It's not always the best multiplayer. I will say running the server like I'm running it now, it's been pretty good, I would say, for everybody, I think. I don't know, it's good for me.
Yeah.
Of course, the 2 computers I'm running on, so I have my gaming PC and streaming PC. They're sitting about 3 inches apart. my router is sitting on top of one of them right now. So like, you know, I don't have any lag, you know. Jacob, you'll agree with Storms. You're here for Tony Train Driver. Okay.
I have to give it a shot. Then.
Whoa. Dave, thanks for the bits. Tony, I might have to. I'll pick it up for you. How about that?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that you'll like the game, you know. But it might be one of those where it's like multiplayer and it's fun just because it's multiplayer and chaotic and
yeah,
you know, be like if Derail Valley was multiplayer, you know. Hello. That game would be fun, multiplayer.
I will say I would like to find another open world survival game like Rust, but has like more enemies, I guess you could say, not just, you know, like scientists that are spawned in one little tiny spot, you know.
Yeah.
Like say like a zombie game where there's like just wandering zombies.
His Tory table just subscribed.
Table Laser, subscribing up. Welcome to the Platinum Enjoy Chat Badge and your emotes. Well, you know, at one time, Rust was that game.
Was it really?
There were zombies in Rust, and they took them out. Now, I believe there is a plugin that we could put zombies back into Rust, and so you'd just be walking through the forest, and all of a sudden, zombies coming for you.
That would be fun.
Oh no, 45s will derail the trains. But they'll be efficient, Obels. That's all. Efficiency, right, Tony?
If they would derail the trains, then why'd they put in the 45 crossovers?
We do have the 45 crossovers. That's true. Tony would just build a track out of 45 crossovers, right?
Make a big X across the map.
I feel like that's something you would do. Yeah.
I haven't played Scum in a long time. I forgot about that game.
Need to try Scum. Is 50% off right now, is it? Interesting. Have you played it before, Storms?
Yeah, it's similar to Rust.
I've talked to Kimmy about it before.
Have like monument areas where you go in.
Yeah, Kimmy and I have chatted about that before. Back when we the whole team John versus Team Kimmy thing was going on, remember? Got absolutely smoked, and I'll never do it again. Hashtag not bitter at all. Not bitter. Never. I would never be bitter about that. Nope, not me. Okay, maybe a little bit. Maybe just a smidge. That was pretty embarrassing. It was fun, but it was embarrassing. I still like the way I ended the stream that night. I got shot down by the helicopter and then just hit stop stream.
Brandles on them.
Yep. See, like that road right there, by the way, we did not landscape there, and that road is floating on that side. We could always have a rematch. No, I don't want to lose again.
Yeah, but you got me on your team this time.
Unless I get to bring in the attack helicopter. And then you'll have the what's it called, the new homing rocket launcher. So no thanks. No thanks. I'm driving across our crop. I'm a bad farmer, chat.
Okay, crop destruction's off.
Dave did a barrel roll there earlier. Sick, Dave. Very sick.
Take it off any sweet jumps.
I don't remember what the answer is to that.
I don't remember either.
Oh, I need to watch Napoleon again. Golly, it's such a good movie. It's so stupid, but it's so funny. No, that was Storms talking about Scum. Tony's definitely never played Scum. Right, Tony?
Since I don't know what it is, probably not.
Yeah. What was the missing patch back there? I don't know. I think it might have been in a field that's not ours.
Are you talking about like where you can see through the earth? That's just a graphical error to updates.
Sorry about the TeamSpeak chat. Someday they'll fix it. Maybe we need to move to TeamSpeak 5. Is that a thing? I don't know.
You know what doesn't squeak?
Don't say Discord. Don't say it.
Oh,
No.
I'm gonna say it.
Don't say it. No, Discord's junk. No. It's junk.
Gotta take 5 minutes to set your mic correctly and you'll be fine.
It's not my mic, it's everybody else's mic. Oh, man. Yeah, with Discord sounds. Especially with Discord sounds on stream, Dave. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Give me the problem that I have with Discord, and it's probably people need to take time to set up their microphones correctly. But, like... Oh, technically right here, this is ground we don't own. Right here. We don't own that, but apparently we were able to plow it. So, yeah, we don't own this ground. But
maybe you should buy it real quick.
the problem... No. Because then we're going to have to do the whole thing. No. The problem with Discord is like 1 second, say Trent will be talking and he's completely fine and normal, and the next second I can't hear him, and then the next second he's blowing my eardrums out. He's so loud. That's my issue with Discord, and I'm sure there's a way to fix it. Yeah. But
Discord or Teams?
Discord. There's a pre-release beta. Okay. I mean, Discord or TeamSpeak definitely has issues right now too, but like a Discord just, I don't know. It's not for me. It's just not for me. Never had that problem. Consider yourself lucky. Because I've tried. We've had to switch a couple times like midstream because of like, you know, issues. Like TeamSpeak will crash or whatever, which has happened. And I've never been like, hey, this is a good experience, you know? Never once.
Well, here's a possible food for thought.
But
Is it along the same lines of like the brand loyalty thing, where you just
Probably.
you've used it for so long that
probably. Yeah.
being a Ford guy and driving a Chevy, be like, yeah, it does the job, but
Yeah. Yeah, no, it probably is. Plus, TeamSpeak, to be honest, it keeps trolls out a little bit because the trollios aren't necessarily willing to like download a program and stuff, you know? And especially if they're trolling from like a phone, they're not willing to pay for it. That has helped over the years, I feel like, keep some of that trouble away.
yeah, that's
So,
fair.
but yeah, it's probably like a brand loyalty at this point. I mean, TeamSpeak does have its issues, don't get me wrong, but it ain't broke that bad, you know? Does the attack heli take the grenade launcher? Oh my God, I don't know. I think we would have been fine on the oil rig last night if we would have probably had like one more person with a gun. Infinity was sniping like crazy though. He was doing a great job. Maybe one more person with a gun and then not throw grenades at each other.
I know one of the issues that we had yesterday when the Juggernauts landed was where Dan and I went and hid, not realizing that it's right at the base of the stairs.
Oh.
So they all come down the stairs
And said hello.
We're in this little room going, yeah, we're dead. Because they just stacked up on the doors. It was like, as soon as we got one down, another one popped right in.
I got you. That doesn't help. And then I think if I would have had like more rockets slash like target practice with the heli, that would have helped. That was my first time using that helicopter to like, you know, shoot missiles, rockets. So that also could have changed things a lot. You know, there's a lot of things that, you know, what's going on? Welcome in. What's popping, guys? A lot of things. Yeah, we're planting grass. We sure are. Yeah, there's a lot of things that could have gone better last night. Honestly, just having the sniper, that's probably the best one. Just the normal way that we do it, you know?
Yeah.
Zygo, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. Thanks for the raid. What's poppin'? Welcome on in, y'all. Yeah, having somebody that's really good with a sniper, just sit in the front of the helicopter it's the way to go. It really is.
I will say though, going in there and clearing it floor by floor, working your way up is fun.
Oh no, it is fun. Yeah. But it's a lot safer to go from the heli.
Well,
You know?
we also know now that, you know, we gotta keep like the tugboat back away. So
Yeah.
we could always I'm
That's
not
true.
exactly sure how far away it was, so if it's something that's, you know, close enough that we could just jump off the boat and swim in, fine.
Yeah.
Or maybe someone needs to get a little motorized John boat, you know, run
fast
back
boat.
and forth.
Yeah, have a fast boat too, yeah. Zygo, you've been bailing today? Nice. We actually bailed this field earlier today. We baled it and then plowed it all and putting it back to grass because this it had the needs plowed. Plus it was a couple fields that we've combined together. You had like a weird shaped field there and a weird one over here and then a bunch of grassland. So like we'll just put it all together and, you know, make it a thing. So
I'll be back in a little bit.
All right, Tony. We'll catch you.
I'm gonna take a little break.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Good life. Oh man. Storms, I'm gonna never mind. Our little chat we're gonna have later. Cannot wait to hear what you're on about here with this one. Oh, we're just missing like crazy. We'll get it when we come back. I'm trying to put another Endro in. I don't really know if I need it. And you know what? YOLO. Let's do it without. We probably don't actually need it. We got to clean up skippers back here. Before we go too far here, chat. Because I'll tell you what I thought you were going to ask me about, like off stream. I'll tell you that.
All right.
Oh, goodness. Turn around. Well, I changed my mind, okay? That's why I'm driving crazy. I changed my mind. I was going to do an Enro, and then I decided I didn't want to do an Enro. So I might be driving like, you know, Ray Charles right now. It's fine. It's fine. It's all right. Oh man. Hey, I just want to make sure it all gets seated. If I leave skippers, then I get yelled at, you know, so we can't leave any skippers, okay? No skippers here. Just saying. We leave skippers, then we get, you know, angry British people yelling at us. It happens. Not sure what happened there, but that seater's just... There's just a seater there. Did we break a hitch pin or something?
I
think there might be a different tractor en route. I think is what it probably is. We really need to get Pluggers Massey on here. We'll have no trouble with these seaters. Tractor couldn't pull. I got you. All good there, Mickey. All good. Yeah. Yep. Even this tractor. So this tractor has horsepower. This is starting to soup this one up a little bit. It still kind of struggles on these hills with this feeder. And this isn't even the biggest Borgo. There's actually a bigger Borgo. So, with a bigger cart too. Which just means it's heavier. That's all it really means, you know. Bigger, heavier seeder and cart. So we went this. I wouldn't call this the small Borgo. I'd call this the medium one, because there is a smaller one. More like a conventional seeder instead of like the two hopper or the separate like cart thing. So yeah. But it's all good. I'm not sure if the tractor you grabbed would be any better. Uh-oh. I don't know what tractor you grabbed. You grabbed the orange Big Bud because it's just as gutless as that Big Bud. They're good tractors. They're just for these hills. These hills are so real. That's all there is to it. So yeah. Yep, there it is. There's the orange Big Bud.
If that doesn't work for you, I'll get you something that will.
It has more horsepower, but it just doesn't do it. Yep, here comes the pumpkin. The ugly duckling that it is. A new tractor may be purchased, yeah. What tractor is Dave using? Oh, Dave's in the Versa.
Though.
Yeah. Sean, it's a Big Bud that for some god-awful reason you're able to paint it orange. But it's not like a good orange. It's kind of just like awkward, kind of it, you know?
Looked better in the shop.
It does look better in the shop. Yeah, when you actually purchased it, I was like, oh. When I purchased it.
No, it's like you made that purchase.
David Moon 5, what's up? How you doing today? Welcome in.
Put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I did make the purchase. I regret it. I was going to paint it back to white, but I just kind of forgot about it.
Ooh, while I'm out with the plow, I should go over all those things that we object hid.
Oh, the drain tiles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mickey, if you just want to grab a roller, there'd be plenty of ground. Well, there's not that much ground to roll yet, but that's an option as well. David Moon 5, I am doing well.
Well, we could always just go ahead and buy a large quad track like we've been talking about last time.
Why don't we hold on buying any more tractors? Because we're going to have that plugger tractor. We can buy a couple of them for these seeders. They can be dedicated seeding tractors if we really wanted to. He's pulling the hill. He's not setting any land speed records, but he's pulling the hill. You know? Captain America tractor. That one doesn't have enough horsepower, Sean. Yeah, the 9R would probably pull the hill somewhat. It's slow, but you can pull the hill. There you go. Here we go. But like I said, we're gonna have that plugger tractor. I just keep forgetting to download it on the stream PC. Or the server PC, stream, whatever, the second PC. I won't do it, well, I might do it later tonight. We'll have it for Thursday, okay? Like when we don't need it to seed, we'll have it, okay? How about that?
Yeah, sounds about right.
It tracks. 6 miles an hour. Hello. I need triples. I am going to be busy later, Kimmy. You're right. I'm going to crank up some music on my soundbar slash like sub out here and like, you know, some 80s hair music. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to work on Project Big Boy. You betcha. First tractor you drove was a Case when you were 8 years old. My first tractor was a Case as well, David Min5. I think. Because the Case had power steering. It would have either been the Case or like the WD, but the WD didn't have power steering, of course. So I don't...
Mine was John Deere.
Nice. So I don't really remember driving the Case much. Mine was definitely not in 1972. Mine would have been like probably early 90s. I do vividly remember, and I've told this story before, but here we go, buckle up. I do vividly remember, so Dad used to have a lawn and garden shop in town, and one of the things he did was he sold like bird seed and stuff. Well, he would sell ear corn to the you know, the people that wanted to feed squirrels, right? I don't know why you ever would, but people do, okay? I wasn't even, no, obviously, Kimmy, yeah, I was born in 87. And, so Dad invested in a 1-row tow behind corn picker, right? So Grandpa would go out in the field with the gleaner combine and he'd pick so many rows and then leave some money and pick some money, leave some money. And then the one year, I guess this might have been the first year, or the corn picker might have been broken. I don't remember which, but I can remember being on our 995 tractor, which is the tractor we still have at the farm, and barely being able to reach the clutch. In fact, I had to like grab the steering wheel and like pull myself up in the seat and like turn and to stop the tractor. Dad had me like in the slowest gear possible, and I was driving through the cornfield, and the family was hand picking ears of corn and shucking them and throwing them in the wagon behind me. And I can vividly remember that. But like I said, I don't remember if the corn picker was broken or if this was before Dad had his corn picker. I don't remember. I'd have to ask him if he remembers. But I vividly remember that, and then I remember my mom actually, and this is crazy because Mom wasn't about this, but like I remember Mom standing on the step on the tractor, and I drove her to the van so she could go back to the van. So like from the field up to the homestead. And I vividly remember like pulling a wagon of corn around and like stopping by the old chicken house. Dad had converted the chicken house into like ear corn storage basically. And we would hand shovel it in there and you know, yeet it into the old chicken house. And then he would take time and fill, he would actually fill banana boxes from a grocery store. Because my one uncle was the manager of a grocery store and would get Dad all the banana boxes he could ever want. So every once in a while we'd drive 45 minutes from home to his grocery store. And Dad had these wooden sides for his old Dodge truck that he had. And we would fill that thing with banana boxes like, we were way tall. We might have been over height. I don't know. But we would have this big old box on the back of the truck full of banana boxes. And then we'd take them to the farm and fill them with ear corn, and he'd bring home so many at a time and sell it at the store where his lawn and garden shop. It was a whole thing. Way too much work. I don't know if he ever made any money, but it was a whole thing. But yeah, I can vividly remember, and that's like one of the earliest memories I have of driving a tractor was that day. So yeah. But I would assume it would have been the 995 because it had power steering. So. No, definitely nice memories. Yeah, obviously, honestly, yes, definitely good memories. Adam, it is going. Welcome in. How are you? I want to say that was the only time I ever like gave my mother a ride on the tractor. She was not about. I never saw her on a tractor again after that. Let's put it that way. Mom was not really about it, so I want to say that's the last time. That would have been, yeah. So kind of interesting. Oh yeah. And this has been your trip down memory lane with Puma Plow. Thanks for attending. We have refreshments in the back of the room. And if y'all trigger another memory, we'll take another trip down memory lane soon. I'm sure we will. That's the best part of the streams for me anyway, is getting to like tell random stories about my childhood or whatever, you know. I think it's great. It's a good part of what I do. So that bud is I think that bud needs a tow chain and another tractor. Tow chain. That's all right. It's getting the job done, just very slowly. You like hearing my stories? Thank you, Kimmy. Appreciate it. You'll get to the end of the road tomorrow. Oh, man. Yeah, good memories, for sure. For sure. For sure. Flora Farms crashed their corn header. No. You grew up in the big city, don't have country memories. That's sad.
Hello?
Tony!
I'm back.
Come back.
Thank you.
You know, in a weird way, I kind of feel like I had it almost the best way, but like I would have been okay spending more time at the farm, but like, you know, we lived in the city, but like the farm's not far away. We live in a suburb. It's kind of like city-ish, you know? So, yeah. 40-20. Gotcha, Trent. Gotcha. So like, you know, I went to the farm a lot with Grandpa when I was younger. I was Grandpa's little buddy, basically. Because like Grandma went to the nursing home and like everybody kind of felt bad for Grandpa being alone. And so like I know that like I was kind of handed off to Grandpa a lot just because he was alone, if that makes sense. Like they didn't want Grandpa to be alone. So I'm like, hey, I'll spend time with Gramps. I mean, I didn't really know what was going on at the time and like stuff, but like looking back now, it's like, that's totally what it was. They didn't want Grandpa to be alone. I'd just go hang out with Grandpa, and sometimes I'd go with him to like to the nursing home to see Grandma and like feed her lunch and stuff. You know, he went every day for lunch and every day for dinner until he had to go in like a assisted living. But yeah, we'd go hang out. We'd go. That man could pick a ripe watermelon, and he would use his cane. He would take his cane and he would hit the end of the watermelon, and he could tell him based on the sound if it was ripe. That or you thump it with your thumb, you know? Ever do that, Tony? Big watermelon guy, you know?
Can't say I have. I can't, if I had to guess, they probably don't make them like that no more.
Watermelon or
Like the people. The
oh.
humans.
I'm like, they still have watermelon. They're a thing, yeah. Well, he just like, you know, he grew them for, you know, 60 years or 70 years, you know?
Just them old timers.
Yeah, so I mean, he knew what he was doing, you know? But I watched that man, and, you know, I was there to help him, but I watched him take a 5-gallon bucket out to a garden one time. Take his cane, which he didn't really use at that time, but he had it. It was kind of like, I don't know, he had it, didn't really use it a lot. We still have his cane, by the way. Dad used it when he had his, like, hip problems. Dad used his cane quite a bit. And, he would take that thing and he would thump the watermelons with it, right? And then when he'd find a ripe one, he'd take that 5-gallon bucket, lay it on the ground, use his cane to get the watermelon into the bucket. And then he would use the hook of the cane to carry the bucket, so he didn't have to bend over to grab the bucket, you know? And he would carry it to the truck like that, or kind of drag it to the truck and then put it in the truck because he didn't want no help, you know? But I vividly remember him doing that. Yeah. And then I can remember riding in the old Gleaner Combine on the old wooden shotgun shell box. You know, the old wooden crate. Definitely remember doing that. I don't know if I remember riding with Grandpa, though. I remember riding with Dad in the Combine. And then one time my brother, for some reason, they let my brother drive the Combine from, like, the field to the farm. And I remember my brother driving. And I was riding with him. But that's about all that come out I remember. I know it was really awkward when you had to like put your auger out and stuff because those controls were all like on the left side by the door. But like the buddy seat, our buddy seat, the wooden box was like in the front, if you know, like an A-pillar, like on, you know, like that's kind of where our box was, and we kind of sat like sideways in the cab. Like I think our legs would go like behind the driver's legs, I mean like their legs in the seat, kind of. It was weird. It was not a big cab. Let's put it that way. It was an old Gleaner, like a K or an F or something like that. I don't exactly remember. I have the sale bill somewhere in the house. But it was old and tiny, and yeah. It was a good time. It was a good time. And I definitely remember riding in the 8010, the Alice 8010. I kind of got to drive that a little bit, I guess, if you count just being out in a field and like, okay, hold it in a straight line. Okay, you know. I kind of remember that a little bit. So, we were out mowing stalks. 4 rows at a time. I did trim up my beard, get her done. I did, and then this is Westby, Wisconsin. First time chatter. How do you know me? Oh, you had a different name. Okay, I was like, how? Gotcha. Okay. I always get nervous when people come in here and they're first time chatters and they spell my name right. Like clearly you've been here. Who are you? Who are you? Who? Always makes me nervous. Just throwing it out there. Yeah.
I don't know if I ever asked this, but since, you know, kind of talking about like the older days, I got a question for you. Did you ever meet my grandpa?
No.
No.
Think we can get some fill dirt to fill in this valley? We could. I don't think so, Zach. Golly, I don't think so.
He passed in 94 or 5, so...
Oh, God.
You would have been pretty young, I guess.
Yeah. If I did, I didn't know who he was, you know? That makes sense?
I was just curious since he, like...
I mean, I always remember, like, you know, the boys, you know, those 3, right? At farm. I do remember them from, like, when I was a kid and stuff. We didn't run into them a lot. But, you know, they rented the ground for many years there.
Yeah.
They rented the ground for, God, like 10 years, 11 years.
The hell on I had that?
Yeah. Well, Grandpa stopped farming. 95 was his last year. Had sale in 96. And then Grandpa passed away in 2005. So the ground, I would say they had it for basically, you know, 9-10 years. Yeah. Because they would have started farming basically would have started farming like spring of 96. And then what was that? Was that wood chips?
Yep.
And then their last crop that they had on the farm would have been like, yeah, 2000, probably 2005. And then because the farm sold, I do remember, and I don't know if this was done on purpose or like any kind of malicious intent or anything, but it was funny. It took them forever to get that crop off the farm that year. They left a patch of soybeans out behind the farm, Zach.
Yeah.
Forever. Because the other guys couldn't touch the dirt, you know, while there were crops out there still, right? I'm not saying they did it on purpose or to be malicious or anything. I just remember it being funny.
But the ground was already sold at that point.
Yeah, ground was sold. It was technically the other guy's ground, but the deal was they couldn't touch it until the crops got off, right? Because they weren't their crops, you know?
Yeah.
And like out front, I think that year was corn. So they got that off and everything was cool. And actually, Dad gave the guys that bought it the okay to like, okay, you know, go. You can work up the ground or whatever you want before the ground was closed on, you know. And basically, the agreement was you can't touch the other field until they get their beans, and it was forever. It might have been like December or something. It was forever before they finally came back and got those beans that year. It was funny. Like I said, I don't know what they were doing. If I don't know, I wouldn't bring it up to them either because it may have just been an innocent thing. I don't know. It was funny though, but I'm sure they weren't happy about like not having the ground anymore. You know?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's got to be like a tough spot because I mean,
yeah, I know they wanted the ground. They just financially it just didn't work. You know,
didn't work out.
Yeah. So it is what it is.
It's tough. I mean, you never want to give up any ground, but
No.
I mean, obviously the farm's still going, so it didn't break the farm. So.
No, definitely. And I think the bigger problem was that the guys that bought it. Although I don't really know how that all went down because it was not like a public sale. You know?
Just go like person to person.
And that's why some of the guys down there like will not talk to Dad anymore. Like the guy that lives across the street from the truck driver will not talk to Dad. Which is not a loss. That's fine. But he thought because he rented the house once upon a time that he should have like first crack at the farm, and we're just like, why? You know? Why? You know? So it's
I guess it kind of makes a little bit of sense since like he used to live there. It'd be better like compared to like someone else that's never like stepped foot on the farm, I guess.
Yeah.
But,
well, I mean, they own the next door farm. You know, and they were, I don't know.
Because they had already bought
Next door.
that place.
Yep. They had already bought next door. They were farming that other place around the corner. They might have been farming down the road too, which they own that farm now too. Next to your family place, you know?
Yeah.
Not sure. Thanks for the, or not for thanks for follow. Welcome in. How's it going? What's
They've
poppin'?
probably been farming that for a while.
Yeah, oh yeah, they farmed that for a while before they bought it. Yeah. I'm being attacked. Dave? Dave!
Oh, hi, Dave.
Oh, God. I thought you two were going to hit. I'm being attacked? Hello?
That. Like, obviously, I want to get into farming, right? It's
Yeah.
That'd be like the hard part because I don't like making anybody mad or anything. I don't like people getting mad at me. I feel like, at least I don't feel like I do. So it'd be hard to. I mean, I feel like you got to step on toes at some point. So
That's I mean, there's a lot of that goes on, and
whether it be intentional or not.
Yeah, and you know, like the guys that did buy the farm, obviously they were willing to kind of come up to what, you know. I don't think Dad was the holdup in that whole thing, for the record. I think that was more so his like brother and sister, you know. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Like
I know, like,
more money, I guess.
Yeah. Because Dad wanted to keep more ground, and then they were like, no. Well, they were okay with Dad keeping ground, but for the guys to pay what they ended up paying for it, they wanted more of the good ground to pay more for the bad ground. And Dad wanted to keep the ground around the building, which just happened to be the good ground. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. What's poppin'? Welcome in. So, it's a whole thing.
Yep. And
maybe someday I'll be able to buy it back, right? Probably not.
Never stop dreaming.
Gotta win that lottery. Better move to California first, you know? Because, you know, only people from California win the lottery, you know? Amazing how that happens. Are we really dumb, by the way? We forgot to buy field data for this field before we planted. There's no data for the seed, and the seed I don't think uses, variable rate. Fertilizer, we may have done messed up. Too busy telling stories, you know?
I'll buy it now and see what it says.
I'm gonna wait till we're done. At this point, we're on our last passes.
Okay, wait till you're done and buy it and see what it says.
We should have done it right after we got done. We should have plowed everything. And then bought it. Is what we should have done. We can fix it Thursday, right?
I don't fix it tomorrow or tonight.
I ain't here tonight.
You may not be, but I am.
I'm busy tonight. Just ask Kimmy, she'll tell you. That sounds a lot more sus than it is, but don't go there, please.
I was leaving it alone. I'm just debating between do I play Rust or do I continue to play Farm Sim?
That sounds sus. I swear it's not shit. Oh. I'm busy working on stuff. Okay. Gosh.
If you don't want to, you don't have to.
No, I want to get it done. You know the biggest thing I wanna do.
Can I take? Is this like an actual guess, or you want me to tell you?
You want to dance with somebody?
Want to dance with somebody?
We do not have a date. Wow, way to just throw me under the bus. All right. No, I really want. I'm looking forward to getting all the boxes out of here because, like, there's a path to my computer right now. Okay.
I was gonna say you're excited to get like your space back.
Yeah,
or, like your your desk space back.
Y'all don't realize there's no floor out here right now. It's just full of boxes. It's bad.
John?
Yeah.
Before you ship it off, make sure you install TeamSpeak and get it set up for him.
Nah.
Because I want to hear his voice when...
No, okay, Tony, first thing you have to install is TeamSpeak, okay?
You want to hear my voice?
I want to hear the excitement.
Oh.
I think it's going to be hilarious.
That fertilizer on the grass probably isn't too out of check. We probably should fertilize that grass again. 9...
grab a sprayer and run it.
Or sorry, 4 barrels. That's not bad. 9K sulfur from 5 barrels. Wow, that's... Oh, wow. The sulfur mine is like a barrel to 1,000, so that's really good.
Yeah.
Wow. I know what I need to do in Rust. You know what I really need to do in Rust? And this is going to sound so, like, bougie of me.
Oh, boy.
I need to log in the game or the streaming PC on its account. Like, just add another person, you know? And then I could go fight the excavator and then just leave that account at the excavator. And then I can, like, go do other stuff. Like, go collect more diesel and stuff with, like, my main, you know? Think about it.
Yeah.
Because the problem is if I leave the excavator, then they're going to respawn. Eventually, right? So just eliminate that completely just by just parking an account there. Have a second account. Technically, that Steam account has Rust because I was going to self-host, so I already bought it. So I could at least use it. And then I can, like, fly around the map every day and get diesel. You know? And then I can farm enough resources to unlock my tech tree all the way.
Just imagine, John, whenever I get Rust now, it's not going to be like flying. Whenever I fly with you, be like, why are we stopped? It's not going to be like that anymore.
Your mind is about to be blown. Right?
I can't wait to, like, load Rust for the first time. Like, wait, what happened? What happened to my load time? I don't got time to do stuff now.
They'll respawn anyway. Even if there's a character standing there, they'll respawn. I didn't know they would do that. I didn't think they would. Thought if there was a character, they wouldn't respawn. After how long? Because I've been there forever before without them respawning. I think that one time on the old on a previous server, I ran like 30 barrels or 40 barrels. Like, I was there for hours that one night. Yeah, that did kind of stop yesterday, yeah. My game crashed, Tony, and, like, it was bad. Although I didn't die. I didn't die. I was mid-flight, and then my game crashed, and
How'd you pull that one off?
I don't know. Apparently, I must have been like low enough to the ground where I didn't crash too hard. Like the heli was damaged a little bit, but it didn't like blow up.
That's good.
I was like big sad before that, so. Okay. Tony, are you out there? Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, Tony's getting the rolling done. Let's go. All right. So basically, Tony, you'll just be able to go in like the farm sim or anything.
Uh-huh.
And just turn the graphics all the way up.
Let's go.
Every game. Except for maybe flight sim. That's flight sim, you know? Even that you should, honestly. Is it not that button? Oh, it's that button. Why is this not working? Wrong button. Right. Do we have a truck? We don't really have a truck. We have this truck. Is this the truck with fertilizer in it, Zach? Yeah.
That green one, yeah.
Alright.
I think you already jumped into it.
Yep, for noodles. And the Jake brakes on?
That might have been me. Sorry.
I don't care. It's just annoying. I don't like it. That's all. You can run it if you want. Don't bother me. Just don't run it near me. How about that?
Okay.
Ciao.
Ka-chow.
Alright. But that fills them up in a hurry. And maneuvering. Pivot.
Pivot.
Pivot. Dave, you need to go to your front tank, though. I got fertilizer. Front tank, please.
Pivot.
Dave, thanks for the bits. Pivot. Pivoting. Hold on. There we go. And your full fertilizer anywhere. Pivot. Alright. Maybe we can actually empty this fertilizer into one of these bins. I kind of don't think so. But for the shot. I know we're going to need a lot of fertilizer, but we tend to use liquid, so. Still have 20%. Maybe not. Have that.
Another bin.
Do it.
Buy another bin.
Nah. We need to quit making seed as we're seeding. That's the whole problem. We made way too much seed, and that one bin has a bunch of seed in it and fertilizer, so. That's just awkward, you know?
Why don't we put down a couple of those different colored silos? There. Those bins.
I mean, we can't. The 5 million ones?
Yeah, might as well.
Keepers. Oh, these are fine. It's just we need to quit over making seed. That's all. We've been over making seed like a lot, so. Rats.
Put a big enough bin, it would matter. You make a
Oh, we
whole
would
bunch
still
all at
fill it
once.
up. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we fill it up once and
5
ready
million
for, like,
liters of
two-
seed. Could you
two
imagine?
harvests.
5 million seed. Could you? Why?
Well, depending on what you plant, and at the rate we're going with being able to buy land.
True. Oh, we could buy a couple pieces of land right now if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh, stop.
I thought about buying a couple last night to see how long it would take you to realize we bought more land. When did we buy this piece?
I don't know. I'm on a Mac.
We inherited it.
Oh. Did Uncle Billy Ray die? Gave us some land. What a nice.
Billy.
Miley didn't want it.
Oh, right. But Hannah Montana did though.
Yeah, maybe.
Holy Hannah Montana! Why am I only want one. Thank you. I only want one seater. Actually, oh, you know what? We have Kinseys. Kinseys are bigger, right?
Oh. Not much. I don't know.
They hold more. How about that? They definitely hold more. Use 100,000 plant sugarcane. TV map. I could see that far. I could see it. Where are we from? United States. I'm from the St. Louis area. My buddy Zach here is, well, he lives in the same town, and Starms is from a place.
Also Detroit.
I was gonna say, if you want to say it, you can. If not, I don't care.
I don't care either. Say it all you want.
Yeah, Starms took the midnight train going anywhere, you know?
Pretty much.
Born and raised in South Detroit. Probably never heard that joke before, right?
Nope. First time.
Anywhere. Minnesota. Alright, we'll welcome in from Minnesota. Just remember, it's
Land
a casserole.
of little pops.
It's a casserole, not a hot dish, okay? Just remember that, please. Definitely a casserole. Epic sugarcane harvest on 4 lakes. No. Although, you know, I saw somebody make a, it was a TikTok thing, and they were talking about, they showed a Minnesota or Wisconsin hot dish, like a tater tot hot dish. And there's like all the tater tots were lined up on top, all nice and neat, like one layer of tots. That's not how I make my like casserole. It's all mixed together. And I was like, wait, is that the difference maybe? I don't know. Makes you wonder, right? Makes you wonder, chat.
Things that make you go,
Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong. I was like, maybe that's the whole thing all this time. I don't know. Okay. I was just about to say, we gonna pick up the rest of that grass?
I'm working on.
All right. Well, I'm here to help. Let's do it. Oh, he ramping over there. Let's do this. Alright, so we'll get the rest of this grass picked up, and then we'll start planting it in corn. Too bad show. They go on top and then cover in cheese after they're cooked. See, that's wild, Fire Shadow. Wild. All gets mixed together. On my end. That's how I usually do it. Maybe I'm just lazy. Maybe that's what it is. I don't line them up on top. Cheese on everything. Now, that we can agree on. There is no such thing, in my opinion, as too much cheese, okay? That's not a thing in life. Wait, did we put these two fields back together?
No.
Okay, good. They're still separate?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
I thought about putting them together, but
No.
I figured you didn't want that.
It doesn't work well for horseplay.
It might now.
No, because you still got that awkward, like, the way it goes around the sell point up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just gets awkward. Actually, Fire Shadow, cheese on ramen is delicious. It's so good. American cheese. You get the chicken ramen, just the straight old chicken ramen, and throw a couple slices of American cheese in there. It is so good. Actually, Sarge got me on that one. That's something Sarge said to try. No, it's good. It's good, man. It's really good, actually. I know it sounds like it would be disturbingly nasty and disgusting, but it's actually really good. Yep. You tried it once and threw it away. No way. Still passed. Wow. I'm telling you guys, it's pretty fire. I liked it. I've only had it a couple times. I don't eat ramen a lot. Although now that my beard's short, I could eat ramen again. Because when your beard's long and ramen, it's just... Unless you're going to go take a shower afterwards, it doesn't really work well. You get a lot of ramen in the beard, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't eat better. Cheese always ends up dribbling all over my beard, and it's like...
that's funny you say that, Stars. That's what I had for lunch yesterday. And God, was it covered in Arby's sauce. Jeez.
Not a big Arby's guy?
It's okay in moderation.
Had Arby's on Saturday.
I know that, actually, Zach.
You do?
Yeah.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me? Was I on Snapchat there?
I'll break it. I break my ramen into like 4 pieces, Jeff, typically, before I cook it. So... Carson was here Saturday, right?
Uh-huh.
And we got talking about like why you weren't here.
Uh-huh.
And so he goes, hang on, let me check where he's at. Apparently I'm playing Farm Sim. Hello. So he checked on Snap Maps and you were at Arby's, and I was like, no way. So I opened mine, and sure enough, you were sitting at Arby's.
Yeah, I had to get some pre-wedding lunch. I mean,
yeah, I thought it was funny. That's all.
Just for the record, I was not the one that wow, English got married.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hold the end apart till they break. All right.
Got the old beef and cheddar with the mozzie stick.
I had mozzarella sticks yesterday too. Theirs are pretty good. The first time I've ever had them, I think. Why will it not give me a... There we go. Wouldn't give me the button. Not that this is like a high output pass here, but
Right.
Still needs to get cleaned up, right?
Yep. Start the next one.
Yeah. I think I'll be good out here for a while,
Well, the next row over, I think it's a big...
It should be. We should only have big rows left, yeah. But yeah, I had, and I don't know, they're curly fries. They just, how back, Zach, when after I had COVID and everything tasted like rotten meat to me.
Just tasted different?
Yeah, it just tasted just awful. Their curly fries kind of had that taste to me yesterday. It's like, is it we just cooking these in like nasty oil, or like what's the strat here, So that was my one time having Arby's for like 6 months. I'll be chilling, for a while.
You'll be chilling.
Yeah. We talked about Arby's a lot on Saturday, then after you were there, so.
Oh.
I was like, man, I'm kind of jonesing for some Arby's, a little beef and cheddar. So, Tony, are you a beef and cheddar guy with the Arby's sauce or no?
With like the stuff they put on it?
The red Arby's sauce?
Yeah, no, I'll pass.
You rather have it with, you order it without?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the strat. So apparently before like 2000, 2001, it came without. And they changed it. Just saying.
Yeah, and then I'll just like
It's not.
I don't put any like sauce on there either. Just
the cheddar. I order a beef and cheddar. I want cheddar. Dang, I'm kind of hungry now, Chad.
Right.
Good thing it's almost dinner time.
I don't want to eat for dinner.
Come over for some ham and bean soup.
Big ham and bean soup, yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
I don't know if I ever had it.
It's so simple too. It's like it's so simple. It shouldn't even be allowed.
You literally just put like chunks of ham and bean in a soup.
Pretty much. No, so we normally don't do this, but I'm gonna do it tonight. So Dad bought like a couple ham steaks or whatever, you know, and he cut it all up yesterday for us, right? Their spicy sauce is good, is it, Jeff? And so Dad cut up the ham, and it's sitting in a like a bag in the fridge, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to. Oh, this is another smidge row, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll get it cleaned up. So I'm actually gonna start with that tonight in the pot. I'm gonna kind of just like, you know, make it talk a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Give it some meat, make it talk.
Make it talk.
And then realistically, we should like, you know, cut up potatoes and stuff. But like, we're being lazy. I'm gonna open canned potatoes. Okay, I'm being lazy, you know.
Okay.
And then we use like it's like a Great Northern bean. It's a white bean, you know, as opposed to like a kidney bean or a black bean or whatever. It's a white bean, right?
Okay.
And then the ham. I say the ham, the potatoes, and the beans, and that's it. You don't need any salt because the ham is salty. You throw a little pepper in there, maybe. You know, to taste, right?
Just get her done.
And then whenever I put mine in my bowl, I like to put some sharp cheddar cheese in there.
Oh.
To make kind of cheese it up a little bit, you know?
Okay, but he's cheesing it.
And then I'll get the Townhouse crackers. You know, the ones that come in the green box?
Okay, so we're getting the club crackers, yeah.
And I'll usually like throw a bunch of those in there too to kind of, yeah. And then we're having cornbread too.
Cornbread.
Should use small yellow baking potatoes. Jeff, our problem is if we buy potatoes, they will go bad in our house because we just don't cook enough to buy potatoes. You know, honestly. And I know canned potatoes, like I always thought that was kind of gross, but like they're fine. They're fine. They're actually pretty good. But it's super simple and it's pretty yummy. So it's actually best on like a long, like, you know, cold day at the farm kind of thing. And you come home and you just have this nice warm, you know, it's so good. It's so yummy. Canned potatoes are bad. Well, I'm lazy, Kimmy. So canned potatoes are fine. I actually saw a TikTok of this girl that she got canned bread. And it looked disgusting. Size of golf balls coming in a small 2-pound bag. I got you, Jeff. Okay. I really want to get back to where I'm like actually cooking multiple nights a week, you know. My cooking lately, I've been phoning it in. I'm not gonna lie, man. I haven't really been cooking like I should. I gotta get back to that. Like I can't tell you the last time I made like homemade pizza, and that was like a staple for a while. I was making that like at least once a week. I haven't made pizza dough in forever, which is sad because I enjoy making it, you know. But I don't know. I haven't been in the mood to cook. It's amazing how when you're feeling blue about a few things, it can just affect everything, you know? It really is. Hence why, you know, Tony's PC isn't built.
You're chilling, you know?
Could have put it on a crock pot. I thought about actually doing that today, Kimmy, before stream. I thought about throwing it in the crock pot, and then I was an hour late. So, you know. Trent, we used to grow potatoes. We don't anymore. I used to, though. We used to grow a ton of potatoes at the farm. Can't grow them here in town. Too many vermin. But down there, we used to grow a lot of potatoes. Crock pot, yeah. Yeah, I thought about doing the crock pot for the soup today. I really did. But in the time it takes to make the cornbread, the soup will be delish. So we'll be chilling. We will be just fine, you know? So yeah. It'll be all right. We'll have about a 6:45 dinner time. Okay, chat, who's coming over?
Sure.
I'll have to make a double. I don't think you would even eat it, Tony. I don't think you would. Would you?
I don't know.
Throw enough cheese and crackers in there, it's fine. Or something like that. But yeah, I don't think you would actually eat it, to be honest. But yeah. Dry beans and real potato. Kimmy, I would have, like, when Mom was still alive, that's how we cooked. You know, ever since Mom died, or even really since she got sick, like, cooking's just not the same in my house, you know? Like, everything's not the same in my house, you know? But, like, yeah, back in the day, we would have had the dry beans, you betcha, and, we would have cut up potatoes that we grew, for sure. We did. We used to grow potatoes, and we'd take them down in the basement and buy the bucket load, and then we had, like, you know when you go to, like, Walmart or a grocery store, and they have the fruits and vegetables in, like, those black collapsible things, you know what I'm talking about? Like, we have a bunch of those, and we would, like, take our taters down and, like, put them in there, so it's like a thinner layer, you know, and have a hard time cooking for one person. Gotcha. Yeah, so it's you know, it just, everything changed, you know? For cooking convenient, yeah. That's the other thing, Jeff. It's like, you know, technically dad's home. Dad's been home, probably, for a while, and, like, you know, he wants dinner at a reasonable time, you know? Yeah, so it is what it is. But yeah, everything changed when Mom got sick, so yeah. All right, we got 2 passes left. 2 passes. So 3 more. Well, this, I guess you call this a pass. Really have 1 more pass, and then what we're working on here, because these windrows are too big for this harvester, so we kind of have to go at it twice, you know. But I really like the way we're using the merger. The merger is nice, but it takes for absolutely ever. This field took, what, like 4 hour storms, maybe?
A little over 3, I think it was.
3 hours to merge out like this, so it's nice having it done like this, but at the same time, the better option is probably just run a rake on courseplay and then run the harvester on courseplay like you did over in the other field. And that works well too, as long as the windrows aren't too big. The problem we were running into last week was our windrows were, you know, four mowings. And that's great and all, but it doesn't really, it doesn't work with this harvester, you know? You'd have to have something modded with a big old header on it, which is probably in the pipeline, you know? Probably in the pipeline, so yeah. Brand new Peterbilt broke down. That's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that.
No good.
That's no boings.
No ways.
Oh boy, no. That is
No,
unfortunate. Do it.
I shouldn't be laughing. No laughing matter.
All right. What's up, Storms?
Gonna need this truck back.
Oh yeah, we gotta do a whole nother pass over there.
All right.
That'll be a healthy one. Farm Sim isn't. Sandcamp, I know they've been having a lot of problems with multiplayer lately. So, belt fell off though. Yeah, I know they've been having issues with MP. So that could be what's going on. I don't know. We haven't really experienced the issues, but I know they've like tweeted about it and stuff. So we did. They've asked about it. I don't. How do you say it now? I don't even know. I'm not an X guy. I don't use it. But you know what I mean. I've heard they've had issues for a while. Maybe someday they'll get it figured out. I don't know. It's probably a them problem, yeah. Probably. Oh boy. Alright, here we go with the healthy pass. Alright over there, Tony?
Yeah, I'm good.
Breaking stuff?
You probably heard my chair.
Oh. Kind of sound like
tighten
somebody
your-
slamming something.
I gotta tighten it back up again.
Ah, I gotcha.
Really need to do is replace it.
Yeah, samesies. My fake leather's not looking so hot.
Oh, I've got holes in it. Where like the cushion is all worn like
Yeah.
out.
The perfect imprint, right?
I've always had a habit of sitting like cross-legged in the chair,
Okay.
like right where my feet hit the cushion.
Oh.
It's just holes where it's just wore through.
Wow. That's crazy. Big crisscross applesauce kind of guy. Huh?
Yep. No, what they say, crisscross will make you want to jump.
It will make you want to jump. Yeah. This might sound. Never mind. Never mind.
Intrigued?
Just to entertain myself with the, the intrusive thoughts. Tony, can we let the intrusive thoughts win or no?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. My bad. It happens. Alright, so this must not be as much of a pass as the one before. Not filling, we're wasting. Hello. We're gonna waste it again. Pull up. Crisscross make you jump. Tony's like, I've never heard this. You guys
Jump
rolled.
around.
Hello. Ow.
Alright.
Tony, I know I'm a boomer. It's okay. Wait, I'm not a boomer. I'm not a boomer. Definitely not. I'm a millennial. Yay. So happy to be one too. Not at all. I am filling up right now, Starbs, even though I'm emptying, I'm still filling. Yay.
That'll happen.
You'll have that on these big jobs, you know?
That's right.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Turn around, grab that last bit.
Yeah, well, I'll straight up turn around here, yeah. You betcha. I'm gonna waste it. I mean, we could. It won't. It's almost like I told that pipe to just go, you know, because like I'm not gonna be empty. But like, not bad, right?
Not too shabby.
At all. I need 50 acres to turn around, but we'll get it. Definitely get it here. Millennial, yeah. And proud of it.
Really?
Not with all the negative, like, there's a lot of negative stuff when it comes with, like, the millennial generation, you know? I wouldn't say I'm proud of it. I mean, it is what it is. I can't change it, you know?
Yeah.
I am who I am. I was born when I was born. It is what it is, you know? I can't do nothing about it. So, yeah. Can't do anything about it. Sadly, yeah. Right? Can't do anything about it. Alright, storms should be able to hold it all, right? Considering, like,
Probably. I'm
nothing.
at 55%, so.
Yeah, you should be fine. Should be fine. Wow, Kimmy, thanks. That might be the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. I think you turned out okay. That might be the nicest thing that anybody's ever said to me. Or at least one of the nicest things, you know? You're alright. You're not that much of a pile of garbage.
Hey, Johnny.
What's up, Tony?
Intrusive thoughts, remember?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Sorry.
Can't let them win.
My bad. My bad. The whole generation shaming is ridiculous. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, the whole shaming ever. Yeah. No, I agree. If I pick on somebody just because of like the time period in which they were born, who cares? You know. Who cares? Or just picking on people in general. Although it's, you know, fun to like pick on Tony, but that's different.
Is it though?
Oh, intrusive thoughts. Sorry. My bad. Sorry, Tony. That'd be nice, Tony. I want him to, like, you know, work on Pumpkin Day, kind of. Although it's driving a tractor back and forth. That's not work for Tony. That's fun. So. Oh, goodness. Goodness me. Alright, so $5. $5 says that on Thursday, Kimmy will ask me how the computer build went. $5, chat. What do y'all think? Or I'll get a DM from Kimmy later being like, are you building a PC? And my answer is going to be no, even if I am.
Just whenever it gets done. No hurry.
It'll get done, Tony. It'll get done. Tonight. That I will. Don't give me ideas. Sorry. Oh. Let's take the bet, Kappa. Okay. Last time when I was building my server PC, I was trying to like hang out in TeamSpeak and like build a PC, which was really awkward because like my microphone doesn't reach like way back there, so I'd have to like yell at the guys and stuff. It was really awkward. So this time, I'm just not going to do that. I'm just going to focus and listen to some music and, you know, focus, right?
Focus.
That's the plan, Stan, okay?
All right, Stan.
I don't know who Stan is. Usual. There you go.
Yeah, Stan the usual.
RIP. So, that's the plan tonight. We're gonna focus. or something. Something like that. Okay. Because if I want to, like, you know, drop it off at your house tomorrow, I kind of have to get it done tonight, you know? Right?
Yeah, that might be.
Yeah, pretty much.
Might be advised, yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you got your end of the deal, you know? That's all that matters. No? Maybe.
Oh.
Tony doesn't sound too enthusiastic to uphold his end of the deal.
Wait, this isn't for free?
No!
Thought you loved me.
Huh? I said, do you love me? I just got to get that song, you know.
Alright, Drake, settle down.
Make sure I leave some DNA. I probably will. I'll let
Please
you know,
no.
Jeff.
Please no blood.
Might be. Comment on everything I do and don't. Well, please don't. No, I tend to cut my fingers on the cooler. So I probably will do that again. So there may be some, you know.
Hey, yo, John's blood for sale. How much you guys want? How much you guys willing to pay? Hello?
$20. I mean, $20 is $20, right? Not a good build if no blood is shed. Right, Kimmy? Nah, we'll be chilling. We'll be chilling. All right, we're gonna get a corn planer going. I was gonna course play this field, but I don't. This field with the over 90-degree angle that's here. Course play doesn't like it anyway, so it would just be Skip City out here after all. So I'll probably come after later tonight or tomorrow. I might finish this field, but I'll probably just like plant my way to the other field and hit the course play and let it plant corn in the other field. So this is going to be chopped, by the way, for chaff. We're going to chaff this, turn into silage. These fields over there is going to be harvested for kern, and then the oats that are back here will be harvested for seed. It's the plan, and it's as clear as mud. It's
So how long?
What?
Sorry. What?
But
How long does it take to build a computer?
I don't know. You may time it.
I'm just curious.
You can pay me $1 an hour, okay?
No, buddy, we're not taking. It'll be done like in 2 years.
It doesn't take that long. It's just as long as everything's going right, and you know.
I got you.
Yeah, not tracking any issues currently, you know. So. Ramen and American cheese is awesome. I'll back. Hello, it is awesome though, isn't it? Super yummy. Super yummy. I kind of want to have some. Might be a midnight snack. How full did the silo get? Oh, this grass was going in. Oh, okay. The bunker. Hang on. We'll jump down there in a minute. Let me get this guy going in this other field here real quick. Yeah, we'll get him going over here, and then we'll go check it. Because I don't actually know. I haven't been down there since I placed him. That is also true. It depends how much cable management you really want to do, Tony. You know, if you want a really pretty looking computer, you can take forever, hours. So, the good part of this case is like pretty much all the wiring's on the backside where you don't see it anyway. There will be some because like the video card will have wires running to it, and I can't avoid that. So you kind of have to have power to your video card after all, right? So All right, we're gonna kick this guy off here. We'll have to film with seed at some point, but it's fine. Oh,
That's
you
what I
need
was
fertilizer. That's what you're gonna complain about. Do what?
I kind of lagged a little bit. I don't know if it was because you started Courseplay or not.
Probably.
Just turn that setting off.
Oh, that's right. Where's that at?
Oh, Dan told me about that.
Display.
Towards the bottom, I think.
It is too, but I always forget. What's it called?
And under the tractor.
Tractor?
Am I tripping?
Bottom. I don't see anything about fertilizer. I know it's in here somewhere. You don't see it anywhere, do you, Tony?
I'm
Unlike
looking.
your end, like you can look too.
I'm looking.
I know it's in there somewhere, though. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we need to fertilize the field anyway, right?
I didn't want to I kind of sounded demanding when I said just turn it off.
No,
I just figured
I know what you're saying. We'll just leave it for now. How about that? Somebody else's problem. Hey, we're inside of a shed. Hello. All right, so here's our drive over bunker, by the way. Pile looking real good. There's 250,000 liters in here. And there's, oh, we got some in here, and we got, okay. You guys only put in like 3? 2. Yeah, 2. What is there in here? 32,000 in here? Not bad. So I would say this worked well. I like how nice and even the top gets, you know?
Yeah.
These are nice. I kind of wish that when
I
you...
don't even know if you have to take the grates off to compact it, because when I was emptying, it would say 54% compact.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I kind of wish when you had the top one that there would be like an end here so you could get a better like end. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be nice. But hey, they're doing it. I got it up to 82% compacted right now. Where's that thing at?
What thing?
The dozer. Is that down here somewhere?
Sorry, returned that.
Oh, did we? I didn't know that. What is that?
Yeah, because I thought you just leased it.
Oh, I didn't know it was. I didn't know that. To be honest, I don't think. Did I do that? I guess I did. Probably. I was gonna help him, but I need to get out of here anyway. So.
Yeah, you do.
It's one of them. It is what it is. We'll just go put this in the shed. It needs to be parked anyway, right? Or something.
Hey, Johnny Biscuit.
Get up. What up? What up?
But before you you don't have anything in the case yet, right?
No.
Okay. Do you mind taking a picture of all everything laid out, like how you got it? Just the parts for that to go inside.
I mean, I can.
If it's not too hard.
It's very difficult.
Okay.
I'll send you a pic on Snap later.
Thank you.
I don't really have a table to lay it all out on, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I guess I can set up the table out here. I have a card table out here. I built mine on a card table.
Where are you building mine at?
I was gonna build on top of the case for my box, or the box for my case, to be honest. It's ghetto build it, but that's fine. I'll set up a table. It takes up so much room. It's a whole thing. I'll set. I got you, Tony. I got you.
All right. You don't have to.
I got you. I'll talk to you later. I'm out of here. Goodbye.
All right. Bye.
Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.